Hey, yo, how's it going today? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, fanboys and fangirls is the one, the only. Of course, Mr. Criticism the Guy 2009, aka Nintendo Sony for 2011, of course. Nintendo Anime Manga Guide 360 back again with another video. If you're wondering why I sound extremely tired, I'm not depressed or anything, but I just came back from my shitty ass job, temp job, agency thing, whatever. I really need a fucking permanent job, man. As some of you know, I used to have two jobs, and then one of them didn't work so well, so fortunately I had to leave there, sadly. I didn't get fired or terminated. It was, I'm not going to go into too many details, but I will say this. This is actually the second take I tried to do, because my first one was a little bit different. I didn't go to all well as planned. But I will say this, ladies and gentlemen, life is kind of a bitch sometimes. That's all I'm going to tell you. I'll leave it at that, too. Anyways, back again with another trailer review. Hopefully it brings me... I got two of them, actually. There's a second one I'll be doing differently, too. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, the quality might be a little bit different because recently, I didn't purchase it myself. A friend, certain somebody, I'm not going to say who it was, they actually bought it for me. It was like $160, which was awesome on eBay. It was the iPhone 5, so I'm actually using an iPhone for the first time. So unfortunately I don't have the Android anymore, sadly. Rest in peace the Android, and unfortunately cracked in half really badly after I got out of work one day, and it didn't look that good. It was scratched and it got cracked really bad in the bottom screen because it fell in this really thick steel concrete, fell face first, and then I heard something snap. So luckily one of my friends pulled through. He was able to buy me this iPhone 5. I know the iPhone 6 is all brand new and everything and all that. I'll just tell you right now, I'm not a real huge fanboy of the iPhone, but you know what? I decided, what the hell? Might as well give it a shot, right? And he told me what color I wanted. I told him a light blue, and I'm using a light blue one now. So I'm still learning slowly and progressively of how to use an iPhone. I know it sounds really fucking extremely idiotic and stupidity. This kind of stupefies me a little bit because I'm already in that age where iPhones and Android should come natural to me. Because I remember, I'm going to go on a long rant about it, but I remember in 2007, back when I was 18, the first iPhone that came out, people went ballistic over it. Oh my god. It was about 2 weeks after I came back from visiting this friend that had this like Sweet 15, Sweet 16 type of party that she was going out for a good 3 days before I came back from high school to finish up my senior year. I remember how big and gigantic it was. It was pretty damn huge. I'm not gonna lie. Very huge. And after this, I'm probably just gonna take a nap. Oh, after the second reaction review I do, it's supposed to be Divergent 2, but it's called Insurgent. I'm gonna be doing that one after this one. This one's a little bit more serious. I think it has something to do with Martin Luther King or something like that. And I think it says starring Oprah Winfrey, so I don't know if it's a race-based type of movie or not. I'm not sure, but it seems super interesting. I've seen some people do trailer reviews on it already. And yeah, I'm still trying to work the kinks out on how to make videos on my iPhone. So if any of you people out there have a suggestion for me, to do this videos like more professionally with the iPhone, be sure to leave them in the comments below. Even though none of you are gonna say anything, but just in case you do, even on my Twitter and my Facebook, it's usually down there in the description box. On my Tumblr and all my other social media sites. I even went as far as to go even create an Instagram a good 2 weeks ago. Only two pictures you're gonna find there though is a Hot Pocket picture of a Hot Pocket and a picture of I don't know if it was nacho cheese or bucket of ice cream. I think it was one of those two things you're gonna find. Nothing super interesting, but I'm going to see what I can do with Instagram because I never really had an Instagram account before. I wasn't really interested in those, but I was like, what the hell not? Might as well make it as another social media site, right? Alright, so without further ado, all the 4 or 5 minutes of me blabbering, let's begin. And it has a double feature where you like zoom into yourself instead of just zooming in on the other side. Like, say for instance, hold on. Like this camera right here. This is the main one I usually use my phones on, like right here. Instead of it recording it this way, it's doing it this way. So I can actually see myself as I'm talking. So without further ado, let's begin. This is Selma. Alright, let's get it started. And sorry if the bed's all messy and everything. I didn't get a chance to clean up this morning. And I don't know why it's not going. Hold on. I had to clean up the volume. Not clean up the volume. Turn up the volume, excuse me. Alright, hold on 1 second. I don't know what the hell's going on. Is it on loud enough? Hold on. Huh. Oh, there you go.
Fighting large-scale arrests and sympathy marches.
Hold on. I had to restart that over. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
supporters.
Technical difficulties is a bitch.
Detroit, New York, Los Angeles.
Again, sorry. I'm just kind of half asleep because I was tired from work.
Inciting large-scale arrests and sympathy marches.
I'm very aware of that, Mr. Hoover. What
Wow.
I do know is non-violent. What I need to know right now, what's Martin Luther King about to do
Oh,
next?
see? Those Martin Luther
Mr.
King's
President, Dr. King is here.
Oh, whoa.
Mr.
Sir.
President, in the South, there have been thousands of racially motivated murders.
Whoa.
We need your help, Dr. King. This thing's just gonna have to wait. It cannot wait. You got one big issue, I got 101.
Selma it is.
Here is the
Civil rights activists back in
Selma's
the
to
day,
play.
before I was
Be
alive.
ready.
Dr. King,
I tell you,
Damn.
that white boy can hit.
you will not tolerate agitators attempting to orchestrate a disturbance in this state. It is unacceptable that they use their power to keep us voiceless. Those that have gone before us say no more.
People actually
That's
see
gonna be real
it.
powerful
People
shit there.
They're trying to get inside of
Even
your
more than the
head.
black button.
What happens when a man stands up, says enough is enough?
We built a path.
And the Little Richard thing.
Black
from
rock.
here.
The sail is proudly burdened.
It probably
It's January.
We must stand up.
You march those people into rural Alabama, it's gotta be open season.
Oh, shit.
Have a word.
There's no word to be had.
Damn, it's wild. Sucks, all that shit happened in real life, too.
These pictures are going around the world.
We
Whoa.
must make a massive demonstration. White, black, and otherwise. Come to Selma.
I heard about the attack of innocent people. I couldn't just stand by.
Looks like an army out there.
Wow. Change the world.
I've seen the glory. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
What happens when a man stands up, says enough is enough?
Whoa. Damn. I don't know why it's called Selma, though. That's weird. Is that like a little like town or city in Alabama or Atlanta somewhere in the South? I don't know. Overall thoughts, views, and opinions. It seems very powerful. It's very emotionally driven, not just by race, ethnicity based, about what African Americans and black people went through and all that. You know, so they can get other ethnicities, even my ethnicity, Latino and Mexican, all that, a working chance to try to like get something in life. Which is, unfortunately, there is still racism nowadays. The only difference is number one, half of it, if not almost most of it, usually on the internet nowadays. The second way of motivation, not motivation, but like second way of like racism and have different forms and different variations of it. Maybe not physically, they won't say it in your face nowadays. It's like through like job employments and stuff like that. And I can relate to that. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I can really, really relate to that shit. But other than that, there's that. And then there's a third way, which I'm really not into. But like, I think, and shout out to, once again, a really awesome YouTuber, and Jay Miller Speaks Out. Really cool dude right there. He even says something about like race-based system, like, what's it called? System inside jobs or something like that. System inside jobs or racially systematic jobs. I think that's what it was. Something sort of that. In that type of terminology that he used, you know, in those terms. You're just gonna have to watch his video to check it out. Excuse me. I will put in the description box below. Sorry for this video being very messy. I'm really, really tired. I just decided to put my own reaction on it. Like I said, very emotionally based, race-based driven, even though it's like has racism and stuff like that. But that's the type of things black people had to go through a lot more nowadays than they did back then. Like, I mean, the only other thing that happened like that just recently, a couple months ago, that whole like old Michael Brown thing that was going on, and I kind of did a rant on that one. I was a little bit different, but I will tell you this. Oh man, I mean, that was a whole other situation right there compared to like the whole Martin Luther King civil rights movement. That was a lot more different at that time, you know. Like, but nowadays it's sad to see what happens, you know. Like, I wouldn't be surprised the same thing happened again. Because remember in 2011, or I think it was 2012, the whole Trayvon Martin situation that happened. A lot of people got pissed off. They started breaking like stuff in Florida or whatever city in Florida.